Let me start by saying I'm still gonna support Kai. But as an adult, this just rubbed me the wrong way seeing this.
Wait, Bunker, did you fail no November?
That's what's forced.
I ain't do none of that since November started.
Oh, you failed. Oh no, he failed. Hold on. Ever since you been here, you beat your meat?
Smaller than high is gonna be.
So you
When
cleared yesterday.
did you beat your meat? Oh, I thought you said you did. When did you beat your meat?
When?
Yeah.
I think it was like the second night. I was here in the bathroom.
Not the most upgraded as some of the people out there, but this is something that I felt I had to talk about. And you might be like, what are you trying to accomplish by saying this? I am not trying to cancel Kai. I think what Kai is doing is great and it's changing what streaming is. But at the same time, I feel like as grown men, grown adults, we have to be accountable for the shit that we put out there, bro. I was doing like the whole recap thing. I was like, yeah, I'm finna recap. I'm gonna do it all 30 days. And I tried to do this recap for recap number 8 and I couldn't do it. I'm listening and I'm trying to get past it, bro. I had to stop recording because I'm like, bro, I feel very unsettling hearing a grown ass man, Kai is 22, asking a 15-year-old about beating his meat. When the last time he beat his meat? This is an important and uncomfortable topic. I know it is. And I'm not saying that Kai did it on purpose, but just because you have great intentions, you still can be inappropriate with somebody, bro. Sexualizing minors has been something that's been creeping into the online communities and streaming world for like the past couple years. That's why we have to be careful. Like I said, this video is not about cancel culture. I don't think Kai should be canceled. I don't. This just may have been just a slip up. He thought it was gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying? You know, no nut November, ha ha ha. But it feels very strange for a grown-up to be talking about this with any 15-year-old. I don't care if it's your cousin. I feel like or your brother, asking them when the last time they beat their meat. It's a little weird. As a minor refer to treating any underage person inappropriately, inappropriate messages, verbally, physically, emotionally. This can be all the way up to like making inappropriate comments to like the worst part of it. You know what I mean? In the most recent years, we've seen cases where big name streamers have been caught saying inappropriate stuff to underage minors or like messaging them. And no, this is not the same thing. And I'm not saying it is at all. What I'm saying is where there's inappropriate jokes, fan art, or just straight up just like crazy ass messages, it still can be harmful, bro. Now I'm just gonna name a few cases. I'm not gonna name individuals because I want to focus on a bigger issue. There have been cases in 2023 recently where a streamer has been making inappropriate comments about a 16-year-old, even though the fan later, you know, clarified that they did feel uncomfortable about the situation. Of course, streamers are gonna be like, oh man, it's just a joke. It was edgy, you know what I'm saying? And that's my problem, bro. You have to, like, hey, I probably did take it too far, but like, come on, man. You can't just be like, it was an edgy joke. Like, you're an adult, over 20, well over 21. You have to be careful, bro. And lastly, let's not act like there haven't been cases of allegations of people grooming people. People have been talking about how Aiden Ross groomed Speed when he was going through the thing with his mom. And I'm not saying this is the same thing. I actually don't think it's the same thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I do think it is strange to say that on live stream in front of 100,000 people. Asking a 15-year-old, bro, when the last time he beat his meat, exposing that it feels like you're sexualizing him. It really does. And grooming doesn't have to be just limited to inappropriate communication or private messages or leveraging their influence to manipulate the minor. Bro, it could be anything inappropriate dealing with a minor. And I 100% believe this was inappropriate, dog. One thing I want people to do is I don't want people to overstate the impact of these behaviors. For minors, bro, exposure to like sexualization, bro, it can have long lasting effects on them. It can cause troubles in relationships, creating boundaries, and it can create unsafe like environments with fandom and like the streaming community. Content creators, bro, especially those with large platforms, I feel, and as an adult, you have the responsibility to not only model appropriate behavior, but make sure it doesn't even come close to that line just for a joke. And like I said, I'm not saying Kai did this on purpose at all. Like I said, I still feel that you can be inappropriate and still have the right intentions. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, let's just have a little joke, but it still is super inappropriate, man. And I just feel like we have to be accountable for shit like that. Whether you agree with me, bro, and I might lose some off this, I might gain some, but we just have to be careful, Kai. We have to be careful about the stuff that we put out there. If like I said, I was watching it, I was trying my hardest, bro. I was like, man, I'm finna watch this, but I couldn't. I was like, I'm finna skip it. I couldn't get over it. It just made me feel so unsettling, man. And I'm not even telling people to go report it. I'm not telling people to go report this to this person, that person. What I'm saying is the people around them, hey, take them to the side. Listen, I felt like this was not cool. Cause I saw it, but I'm like, am I tripping? Am I the only one who thinks this is strange? The people around him, hey man, that's not cool. This is a 15-year-old kid. You know, you're 22, bruh. Why are you asking him about being his meat on stream? We have to hold creators accountable, and I'm not saying we have to cancel them. Like I said, I don't want Kai to be canceled. I think what he's doing is great. But man, we have to be accountable for the shit that we put out there, dog. We have to be. But at the end of the day, protecting minors, bro, is something that we all have to ensure and be aware of. It's a collective effort, and we have to be proactive when it comes to it. But I think that's all I really gotta say, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm sorry. This is very different from a lot of my videos, but this affected me just that much. I'm out, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through.